But I want to get this is obviously all wet because it's cracked. So we know for sure that's got to get dug out. So I'm going to start there and we'll see what we got as we go. I'm guessing that this isn't going to come up all on its own, but might as well give it a try. Oh, look at there. The wetter it is, the more it'll come up as one.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Well, that's kind of good. It makes it easier. That is extremely
black.
wet.
Wow. It looks like coal.
Yeah.
Charcoal.
Yeah, that's wet. I knew that for sure because of all the cracks.
Yep. The whole thing came right up off the fiberglass.
Now you can see how see these lines?
Yep. See the little cubes? Yep.
Yeah, that's how you buy the... But you can see how it's bad, but you can see the difference. You know, this is completely rotted.
It's like a rotted stump.
And as you move away, it's actually, you know, relatively speaking, it's not terrible.
Yeah, look at this right here.
Right, I know.
You touch it and it's wet.
And that's where, you know, I think that was seeping across. So, yeah, this is completely...
Almost completely mush.
Nothing, yeah, nothing like wood at all.
It's like cake. Oh, squeeze that water out. Yuck.
Yeah, so...
Big hole in our boat, honey. Scary. Oops.
We have the technology. We can rebuild her. Because we care. Yeah,
Oh.
see, that's completely delaminated.
Won't have to try very hard to get that apart.
Right.
Oh, and you could tell when you stepped over that part because
Yep.
the deck would go down.
Well, like anytime you have cracks, if it's not an area where something is straining it, just in the middle of the deck somewhere, there's moisture in there. And, well, I should say in the northern climates, it's a telltale sign because that moisture freezes in the winter and it expands and it cracks the fiberglass. So, or cracks the gel coat anyway. It may not be actually cracking the whole fiberglass layer, but it's pushing up and it's quite possibly cracking the fiberglass, but it's at least going to crack that gel coat layer, which is the pretty layer. This is pretty typical though of older boats. I mean, there's a lot of older boats that got rot in them and people never do anything about it, and eventually they end up in the boneyard, but or somebody buys them and pretty much redoes the whole deck. You know, some guys, what they'll do is drill a bunch of holes and shop vac it to try and pull the water out. And then I've even known guys to they'll put acetone in there, thinking that the acetone will displace the water, I guess. I don't buy it. The only way to do it right is to do it right. Looks like we might be cutting up higher with this one. That's what happens when people don't care for their boats and they don't reseal the railings and the, you know, handrails and the stanchions and stuff like that. If you got wood core and water don't go together real well.
No, why don't they use something else?
Well, they do. They use a foam now, which is probably better. I'm not gonna They say balsa is one of the stronger core materials, makes for a strong deck, and it's light. They also have, years ago they used plywood, and they may still today, I'm not sure. I don't really know what today's boat builders use. I would imagine foam, but I don't know for sure. I'm not a boat builder. I'm a boat fixer sometimes. I'm not even that very often. But we'll make it better. 'Cause we care. Together we can, honey.
Yeah, it's a big hole.
Ah. It's a lot smaller than the rest of the boat. It's all relative. The nice part is it definitely gets drier as we go up, but it is wet in this corner, which is this corner, and I think I should go a little further with that.
Now he's making the big scary hole bigger. We are supposed to be doing this.
No faith, honey?
Mm.
Don't answer that. Well, we can always have the marina finish it. We'll just sell our house.
We'd have to have the marina do it. Yeah, it's wet right there.
Yep.
You can see it.
Yeah, this side is wet. Oh, sorry.
Whoa, shrapnel. Better not get too close. Balsa in my eyes.
Can always use the zoom.
That's not coming up as easy as the other piece.
Oh,
Whoa!
it's a good sign though. It means we're getting to something relatively dry. At least not delaminated. Pain in the ass, but good sign. It's still wet, but the delamination is minimal.
This corner. Right here. It's like chocolate cake. Not quite.
Making you hungry?
Kinda, yeah.
This
I'm referred to everything as food now.
back here is, it's bonded to both sides.
That looks pretty dry.
It does look good. I don't know. For some reason, I think it was wet at one time and has dried, but I don't know if that's possible if it's still bonded. I suppose anything's possible.
They got the gist of it. Cut and dig. Get all that nasty stuff out of there.